Within this video we are going to look at the contest side of the Cqrlog. Cqrlog is not a contest program, but if you are a Sunday contester, as I am, and you like to have few QSOs from 10 maybe to 100 without worrying too much about the score, so Cqrlog can give you a very handy way to log the QSOs and have the serial numbers. So if we open the contest window like this, we get there a new view, and also the view of new QSO changes. But we don't need a new QSO at all when we work the contest. Only case when we need that is if we had to fix already locked QSO, change the serial number, or change the message we have typed it wrong or something like that, then we need a new QSO. But all the logging is done via the contest window. And when we start contest, the easiest way is to make a new log for every contest. But if you don't keep so many QSOs, you perhaps like to have all the QSOs in the same log. So that makes the preparation a little bit different. If you're using all QSOs in same log, you have to open the preferences and find the FLDG VSJT interface here, and there is worked before check starts from. This is mainly used for the VSJTX QSO checking, but the call part here works also with the contest system, so you can check the call and then put the starting date of the contest to this okay, we have very funny year, maybe 2021 is better. Let's see what happens now. Like this. So you need this if you use all the QSOs in same log, because the duplicate check is based on that date. But if you have a log just for the contest you are going to work, the duplicate check will work without setting this one. And when you end the contest, remember to uncheck this, otherwise your normal QSOs will be checked against this date and you have many stations to work. Okay, that's the setting here. We can close the preferences and go back to the contest form. First we choose the contest name. We can choose a name from the selector. There are quite many contest names, or we can just write it here like this. It accepts the free text here. And then we check what these all systems are. Normally we use tabulator key for jumping along these columns, and we also can use spacebar for jumping. If we check this one, the spacebar will act like tabulator key. It will jump to the next column, but then it prevents to write space between the message, but that's not usually needed. The top all means that if you check that, the jumping will always go through all these columns like this. But if you uncheck them, it acts a little bit different. I will show you very soon. Under the RST send is true checkbox. If you work a contest where you have to send true reports, not 59 or 599, you check this, and pressing the tabulator after you have written the call here will jump to the RST, and you can put the real RST here. But if you don't check this, the tabulator will jump up to number received. So that's the difference with the true. It means true reports. If you need a number to send, if it's steady, you can write it here, and that's it. And then you press tabulator from here, it jumps here, and you will send the number 15. But if you need a serial number that is increasing, you just check the increasing checkbox, and it will start from 001. If you stop the contest and come back later, you can put your next number here and use that, and the increase will continue from this number upwards. If there is a message to send, you can write it here. So these are the settings for the send side, and then we go to receive side. If you have entered the call sign and pressed space or tabulator key, we jump to the number received. But if there is no number to receive, you check the checkbox no, and now when we use tabulator from the call column, it jumps right away to the message part, and you can write the received message here. If your received message is locator, you can check this checkbox, and Cqrlog will move the locator also to the locator field of the log, so you can get the locator placed in right place, and it's also placed in the received message field. So that are the meanings of these checkboxes. And now when you have a contest going on and you have a call OH1AA, then you press space or tabulator key and jump right away the number received. At this point you can send your message to OH1AA, then write his number down and press again space or tabulator key. If there is message to receive, you write it here, and then you don't need these buttons here. Just press the enter key and your QSO will be locked. It's there, and the cursor will jump back to the call field. So working a contest is very fast. You write the call, press the space, write the number received, and if there's no message, you just press enter here, and the QSO is locked. Let's change this one a little bit. New QSO, refresh data after saved QSO. Put also the satellite mode on, like this, and then come go back to the contest and next call, like this, spacebar, the number, and enter. The call is there. It's very fast. You don't need to touch mouse at all. And if you make a mistake here, you can edit the QSO, and it is here. And now you can fix the serial numbers here or the message here and press enter. It's saved. So that's very fast feeding the contest QSOs. Just put the call sign, press the space or tabulator key, and get the received message and number, and press enter, and QSO is locked, and then the next QSO. So that's the system to use when you work the QSO. And when the contest is over, you can choose filter. There is a contest filter which lists all the contests you have in here in log, and you can select my contest now and press OK. It dropped one QSO away because that wasn't contest QSO. And then Cqrlog has now limited Cqrlog output like this. You can choose the file name to export with file selector, or just write it here, tmp test cpr. The contest name, if you have used the filter, you can press the button here and get the name from the filter. Otherwise you can select it from the list or write it by hand. Then you check the power, put your location here if you have something to put in the soap box. This checkbox is default on. It will change letters to uppercase. Mainly it's used for the contest message part. If it's written with lowercase, it will change to uppercase. The QSO record is a format that you cannot change. Only the calls width you can change. Then you choose what info you need. You need RST, of course, and then let's say you need the sent serial number. You need the sent message, or you don't need sent message, and you need received RST and received number, perhaps the received string or not. Then some contests like to have at the end of the QSO record the TX count 0, 1 to 2. Normally it's not needed, but some contests want to have a number of transmitters there. If you like to count prefix, let's say OH, you can put it here. And now when you have set this, you can save this all to a file that you can load later, so you don't need to type it all down again. But if that's okay, you can export the file like this, and then it will claim that you don't have preferences, station, contest info, mail address, chip and email set. So we can fix this. We have to close this export and open the preferences from somewhere.